of their time in school. This year, the Munich International School class of 2023 has 4 valedictorians who will give the valedictory speech today. At this time, I would like to invite Kirill Dormido, Chenya Gong, Antonia Zamver, and Elias Barsa to the stage.
Welcome, friends, family, faculty, distinguished guests. First of all, I'd like to express my deepest gratitude for being given the honor to represent the class of 2023 as one of the valedictorians. Ever since I was a child, my mother always reiterated a famous Filipino proverb to me, "Huwag mong kalimutan lumingon sa pinanggalingan," which loosely translates to, "Don't forget to look back where you came from." And I would stare at her in confusion. One, because frankly, I had to Google translate it, but also because I only fully grasped its meaning through my time in MIS, or more specifically, while I was suffering through my mathematics IA. But in these 2 years, I have learned that every academic success I have achieved exists through the hands of those I have interacted with along the corridors and in classes. As in, every single person seated in this hall has had some sort of contribution to your successes. Admittedly, we often fall into this dangerous belief that our accomplishments are by virtue of our own personal efforts alone. But I say that that cannot be further from the truth, as we never live alone in our pursuit of success. Let me take you through what I mean. As it felt like you were single-handedly fighting through the fierce, unending battle of writing your IAs, who was the friend you went to read over them? Or that one time, or maybe 100 times, you felt alone and helpless about the TOK essay? Who was the teacher you disturbed to repeatedly ask what in the world a TOK implication is? Or that time you celebrated or felt discouraged about your predicted grades? Who were the parents and guardians who held your hand through it? And especially don't forget the unsung heroes of MIS. I'm talking about the bus drivers, the cafeteria workers, the cleaners, the housemeisters. They are the backbone of the school, and they deserve to be recognized. So as you wear your gown and march up the steps to receive your diplomas, remind yourselves that you are not only here to honor yourself and your achievements, but those who stood by you through it. And moving on from this chapter, as you accomplish even bigger things, be it your first job, buying a house, starting a family, or whatever it may be, I urge you to do the same. Reflect on and celebrate the people who were ingeniously planted in your lives as little bits of petals and leaves to make up one hell of a flower. So now when my mom tells me not to kalimutan lumingon sa aking pinanggalingan, I no longer look at her in confusion. Rather, with a greater appreciation and understanding for those who have helped me along the way. And I leave you with this. Strive to grow and work extremely hard for it. But in the midst of it all, don't lose sight on who or what really matters. It is now my honor to pass on the mic to one of my dearest friends and one of the nicest people I have ever met, Chenya Gong.